I feel like you understand that you are that pearl, okay? And that you deserve the pearl. And the pearl takes quite a bit to cultivate. I feel like what you're here to cultivate is something so sacred and precious and wonderful that it requires, you know, there to be some sort of protection over it. I feel like there's protection over this. I feel like this is like a sacred, whoa, okay. I have the Three of Cups way the heck over here. And then I have, what do we have over here? Someone is receiving, someone has left the third party, okay? I feel like they may have their eye on you. I feel like they want to disrupt any happiness that you have at this time because they are resentful that you left them behind. I feel like they are now receiving karma as a result of the actions taken against you. And I feel like there is some sort of group and third party here that was on the outskirts of whatever they might have been doing. I feel like there's some sort of separation from this group now, but I feel like there's an acknowledgement that they're all going to be experiencing what they put out. Okay? I feel like this group watches you, these people, whoever they are. I feel like they observe you. Okay? I feel like they work together to prevent you from moving forward. They wanted you to struggle in some way, shape, or form. I feel like there's a collaboration also coming in for you. I feel like the evidence speaks for itself. I would say that you mind your business and you focus on what God's asked you to work on, and you're doing that, just that. And you're doing it independently. Like whatever you've worked on, you've mastered it. Like it's become something that you're consistent with. You've nurtured it. You've planted the seeds. You're watching them grow. And you're playing the long game. You're not playing a short game. Empress energy, creator, nature, mother figure, your abundance. Okay? I feel like you can create anything you put your mind to. I feel like this is representing like, you know, evaluating the things that we have in our life and how we show up. And I feel like there were things that you needed to learn. This very much could have been like, sometimes you can't learn certain things unless you go through that isolation, that time alone, so that things can be perfected and practiced. Maybe before, you know, it was hard for you because there might have been like a bit of like codependency here. I feel like there might have been someone trying to, you know, manipulate the situation for their benefit, right? I feel like there might have been things going on around you that maybe were not contributing to the highest and greatest good. And as a result, like there was something that needed to be strengthened, mastered. There's some sort of like soul lessons here. Okay. I feel like there's contracts that have, I feel like you've learned and mastered from the contracts that you've had with these individuals and people with the Hierophant. Like your belief systems, and you know, you didn't falter on your beliefs. I feel like your beliefs did not align with their beliefs. So you chose to remove your energy and focus on your beliefs and make them stronger. You didn't falter. You didn't quit. You stayed true and loyal to your beliefs. Whatever those are, okay? Even if it made you feel isolated, even if it made you feel like you were the wounded warrior, you still stay committed to your beliefs and what you were called here to do by the Most High. I feel like you're the bull. Like a bull is like, doesn't move for shit. Like you need to move out of the way of the bull. The bull's not going to move out of the way of you. And I feel like you face the bull head on. Like you're not afraid of something that might seem stronger than you. Like you don't bow down to anybody. I feel like you also ask and want people to meet you where you're at. And if they can't, you remove yourself. Maybe there's this like resiliency that people unexpected didn't have. You remove yourself from energy that isn't going to help you create the environment, the timeline, the experience that you're here to create. I feel like you're meant to do this. And so you are guided. It's like you're told, you know, when to isolate, when to not isolate, when to create, when to birth something new. I feel like you're very, like this is also like spirit led, spirit guide, maybe some ancestors that you work with that help you out and share this wisdom. I'm also getting like buffalo energy, and then I have the moon. I feel like you have strong spiritual abilities here, empathy even. I have like you're meant to see through the illusions to help people get clear to their paths. So you may be someone who illuminates someone's path for them, because there could be maybe some shadow energy in the way or things that need to be worked through, like shadow work. You might help people with their shadow work. You might also be called to find something that might be lost. Like it could be lost wisdom, lost knowledge, lost information. It might be important that you go and seek this and find this. I feel like you do have strong spirit animals that work with you as well. I feel like with the moon, this also talks about, you know, not really, it's like releasing yourself from fear or confusion or energy that doesn't want you to find a direct path. I feel like you tap into your abilities to have the clarity needed to see through illusions, or those who want to throw illusions at you to prevent you from ascending and helping others ascend. I feel like you're the one that can shine the light, okay, and bring clarity. All right, that's what you're meant to create here. Yeah, and then we have the World card. Yeah, I would say this is like integrating and helping people to reach a higher level for themselves. There's some sort of success, enlightenment even. It's kind of like working with their higher self energy. So you very much could be someone who helps people release themselves from feeling abandoned and not enough to reaching enlightenment, okay? And knowing that like there are some things that are just not yours to keep, and you may help people surrender this so that they can be enlightened. I'm also getting like past energy is now gaining a new perspective when it comes to how they show up in their lives, whether it's at work or in dynamics with family, friends, romantically. I feel like their physical reality is now mirroring their internal reality. And so I feel like someone's getting a perspective shift here. Someone's gaining a new outlook on what it's like to experience the energy that they project out. I feel like they have been resisting the call to go within, okay, to reflect. They don't want to reflect. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be responsible. They fear judgment, okay? They fear shame. They fear accountability. They're lacking the spiritual awareness and understanding. You very much may be dealing with someone who, again, is not willing to go within. Okay, like they're so busy feeding their own addictions, and the addiction very much could be you. I feel like this is obsession. This could be stalking. This could be attacking. I feel like they attack others because it's too painful emotionally to deal with their feelings, their pain, their suffering. I feel like the Seven of Cups is suffering. It would be they would require them to take the mask off, and I feel like they're not able to take the mask off. Like the Seven of Cups here is kind of like representing the trickster. It's like they always have to kind of get one over on somebody because that makes them feel good, because they have felt defeated. And so when they have a quick win in whatever way that is, I feel like that feeds them somehow. There's some sort of source. I feel like this energy maintains multiple sources of energy, life force energy, and they don't want to be accountable for that. There could even be like, I don't know, I'm not going to go there. Maybe somebody has the need for multiple partners. Someone entertains multiple partners. And they could have an online profile, or they have an online presence. There's something happening online. There's something happening, or there's evidence of someone being with multiple people online. I do have this energy at the bottom of the deck. There could be some sort of evidence or message about someone entertaining many people behind your back. Maybe when, I don't know, there's some sort of like confusion, lying, slandering. This is also like a liar. They lie about everything. It's almost like they confuse themselves because they don't remember what lie they told who. I'm also getting that. Yeah. I feel like there's been a big investment somewhere. I feel like it's not panning out. I feel like someone is regretting the investment made when it comes to somebody. I feel like someone is moving towards victory and success. I feel like this is like a go ahead to move forward. Like this is, you know, leading the pack. Leading you straight to your purpose and destiny. Okay? I feel like the energy you put out, you receive. And I feel like since you put the energy out of love and to help others on their path, I feel like you're going to have more opportunity to do this. Okay? And I feel like this energy, because they are refusing to reflect and do any introspection or to have any understanding of how they showed up and created a hot shitstorm, I feel like they will be repeating patterns until they learn them and break free from them. I feel like you have broken free from, you know, whatever they tried to prevent you from breaking free too. I feel like you've persevered in this situation here. You're being seen as the victor. I feel like there is this compassion, understanding. I feel like somebody will be snatched up somehow so that they can take a break, a timeout, and maybe experience what it's like to be in a... I feel like this is like a catalyst event. This is things like a major downfall, a reckoning. This is, you know, causes for change. I feel like someone is not willing to do the work themselves. So I feel like there's going to be something that's going to force them into isolation so that their ego and pride can be addressed. Okay? I feel like if you won't sit down, I will sit you down. And then there's healing with the Four of Swords. I feel like somebody's about to learn some difficult lessons. Somebody or somebodies. Yeah, there we go. Nine of Swords. Oh yeah, they're going to have a sit down. Someone's having a sit down and they're going to go over bit by bit what's been transpiring behind the scenes and why. I feel like somebody's been running away from things of the past that they are finding too difficult to review and to feel. I feel like they're going to be forced to feel it. They're going to be forced to see it. They're going to be forced to know it. So I don't feel like anyone's getting away with anything here. All right, so if you're concerned about like, oh, someone's such and such, no, they're feeling it. They're gonna feel every bit of it. I feel like you are walking away unscathed. They also like are traumatized by the fact that you're moving on from them. Okay, they tried to do whatever they could to prevent you from moving on. Okay, I feel like they're being accountable for that. You're moving on regardless of their intentions. regardless of their manipulation and their games. If they were sending any kind of like trickster energy your way, that's not happening. Yeah, justice is playing out here. Okay, so I feel like what's fair and just is that you can move on and not have to deal with this energy anymore. You learned what you needed to learn. I feel like you made the conscious choice to get the hell out of Dodge. And you're getting out of Dodge. Okay, so keep moving. Keep moving, keep going. Okay, we have Queen of Swords. Yep, speak your truth, stand in your most authentic self energy. And if something doesn't align with you, speak on it. I do have the Star. So this is, again, tapping into that healing energy and sharing this with the collective, because that's what you're here to do, okay? Sharing love, sharing kindness, being a good person, seeing where there's opportunities to grow and sharing that with others, especially if you've grown and you've got an experience that they could benefit from. Like, sharing is caring. I feel like there's that. So, you know, dream big, okay? This was a blessing in disguise. And, you know, there's big things coming for you. So stay positive and optimistic about what you're calling into your reality. Remember that your mind does create, okay? And you're in Empress energy or Emperor energy, because they're both here on the table, okay? And you are that leader, okay? You're not following the crowd. You're the leader. You're leading the crowd, okay? You're making a difference, okay? So nurture yourself and others. If you are this feminine energy, if you're the masculine energy, then you're being called to step up and lead and to protect. Let the Empress, the feminine energies, create. You're here to support and protect and provide, okay? We need to get, you know, back in tune with balanced energy when it comes to our experience here on Earth. And I feel like collectively that's what's playing out, okay? Many of us are being kind of like shown our own lanes and where we need to be focusing in our own lanes and working on the energy that we put out, because it affects us at a whole. All right, so understanding that we all are responsible for our own creations here while we're on Earth. All right, and sometimes we create things we didn't want to create. Okay, so pay attention to what you're doing, where your mind's at, the action you're taking, how you're feeling, all of it, okay? And I hope you guys have the best day ever, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.